Igbo ọma na-ege ntị, anyị ekele unu ọzọ n'ụbọchị nke taata. Daalụ ndị nne na ụmụ Chineke. Unu si na-esoro anyị na Eastern News 24 bụ ebe anyị si na-ewetara unu mgbasa ozi gbasịta maka ihe na-eme n'obodo a na gbasịta maka nnwere onwe anyị na-akpọ Biafra anyị n'azụ. Anyị sị na ọ ya dịrị unu na mma, na Chukwuka abịa maka anara anyị ncha niile n'ofu n'ofu, na ya bụ ije anyị nọ na ya, and ya bụ nsogbu anyị nọ na ya, maka Chukwu ga-enye anyị mmeri, maka o teela aka Chukwu nyebela anyị mmeri. A na-eti hardship, mana onye Igbo ya survive. Anyị atabaga afụ since after the war, and ọbaga anyị alụ. We know how to strategize ourselves to conquer any situation. So ana m asị ndị Igbo be anyị, unu relax ya na ka anyị na-ana nọ. Onye atụ n'ụjọ, onye amụna dị ide. Oge ọ na-adị ka olileanya dị, oge a ka olileanya na-adị. Mana ọ bụrụ ya ka anyị ji maka ya wee bịa na iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nke taa. Ife anyị ji maka ya wee bịa bụ gbasara maka ihe ndị Ohaneze Ndigbo kwuru. Okwu ha mara mma, okwu juru m afọ. Si mba na mmeti elu na ya ka unu gee ya bụ ife, maka unu na-aghọta ife na-emenụ n'ebe a na-aga. So unu ga-esi ya bụ ife, na-agba mbọ drop like comment unu ife iche gbasara maka ya bụ ihe ndị Ohaneze Ndigbo, a shocking movement family and warning ha nye gbasara maka umunai. All right, over to you, sir.
You know, judgment, it is said, is not required upon all occasions, but discretion is. The Pan-Igbo group, Ohaneze Ndigbo, worldwide, has cautioned Ndigbos, especially those living in different parts of Nigeria, not to participate in any protest or violent action against the federal government. The President General of the Sociocultural Organization, Chief Emmanuel Iwayanwu, said he had received calls from different parts for him to call on Ndigbo to join in the planned protest. A communique issued at the end of the emergency meeting of the Southeast leaders and stakeholders held in Enugu on the 22nd of February. While agreeing with the injustice done to their Southeast region, the group hopes that superior reason would prevail in the end. Let's share some people's views on the matter with you on this story. Our man here is Bamidele Ajayi. Let's go there.
The President General of Ohaneze Ndigbo worldwide, Emmanuel Iwayanwu, had earlier stated that Ndigbo will not join in the planned protest, citing several appeals made by the people of the zone in the past. That decision was unanimously endorsed at a recent Southeast leaders and stakeholders meeting held in Enugu.
We are wiser now.
Reacting to the development, this Igbo youth organization commended the steps taken by the Apex Igbo Sociocultural Group organization.
We are wiser now. Yeah, we are wiser because they have been using us as sacrificial lamb. But this time around, we said no. It is good for Tinubu for the president to know his enemies, not that somebody said. It is obvious now. Those people who want to put the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that want to cow Ndigbo into it, for Ndigbo to join them to do protests, to see how they can destroy the government so they can take over. So we cannot be part of it. Ndigbo are wiser. We have only 3 demands. We cannot go to the street to protest.
They explain steps taken by their members to ensure Igbo youths comply with the directives, to ensure they shun planned protests and mobilize support for President Tinubu's administration to succeed.
The call by the Ohaneze Ndigbo President General is not a wrong one. It is just something that is in line with the feelings in the air, in the atmosphere among the Igbos all over the country and everywhere in the world. So my own take on this, I'm just using this opportunity to call on fellow Igbo young people. It is not necessary at this point. It is not necessary to join the protest. This position is very critical.
Igbo people are known for hard work. Igbo people are known for making money. Igbo people are known for resilience. We suffered it, not today. Even during the war, after the war, everybody knows how much we are giving to the Igbos. But we came out of it stronger. Now is not the time to protest. We are not joining anybody to protest. We are going to continue in that our resilient spirit. That's what I enjoy all Igbo youths to think in that direction this time around.
Meanwhile, the President General of Ohaneze Ndigbo Worldwide promised to convene a meeting of top Igbo experts on diverse fields to strategize on how to overcome the hardship. Bamidele Ajayi, TVC News, Enugu.
Yeah, you did. That's straight from the heart.
Yes.
Straight from the heart.
Let me say that a short story cannot tell the entire story. What Ohaneze Ndigbo said was that there is no better time than now to invoke the indomitable Igbo spirit of brotherliness, hard work, ingenuity, wisdom, resilience, inventiveness, perseverance, and capacity to turn adversities into diverse opportunities. They talked about what they went through during the Civil War. And they are saying, look, what we are going through now should be an opportunity.
To exploit.
Yes, to make ourselves better. Because what they went through during the Civil War is greater than what they are going through now. So there's no need to
Bring the
roof down. Again, they made the point. The seventh of their the points that they raised was that it was reiterated that since the 2023 presidential electoral matter has reached the Nigerian Supreme Court and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, has been declared the winner, as law-abiding citizens, we have therefore decided to support the Tinubu administration. That was their seventh point. They made the point that at this time, everyone should think about how we can improve agri production. So at this meeting, so many issues came up. Yes, they talked about how in the past the region had been marginalized and that people, when they demonstrate in this manner, they will arrest them. People of other tribes will be released, they won't release.
Use them as kind of
So they made that point. They made that point clear. But they are saying, look, let's use this opportunity to improve agri production. And it's what we can do. Nigeria is blessed with arable land. I once told the story of an Israeli friend when I was in Kano, who said, if Israel can be one of the greatest countries in terms of agriculture, despite being in the desert, Nigeria has no business.
Being hungry and all that.
Being hungry. If the Chinese can feed themselves,
Nigeria.
If the Indians can feed themselves, India is probably the most populated country in the world. They've overtaken China. If they can feed themselves, what is our problem? It is in Nigeria that you see trees growing even on mountains. You go to some countries, their mountains are capped by what was it called? Snow. So there is even no chance of growing
vegetable or whatever.
You go to Australia, a sizable portion of Australia, it doesn't rain at all.
And it's
so they can't plant.
More of desert,
It doesn't rain at all. So you can't do any form of agricultural activity. So, but look at our country. Awolowo, I once watched Awolowo speaking at a rally. And he said in Nigeria, you can grow maize 3 times a year.
Yes, you can. You can.
So, what is it again?
At least,
and then we'll be importing what
at
we
least
eat.
In Lagos, I know that you eat corn almost throughout the year.
Throughout the year. And it's like that in the Niger Delta as well. Because they have consistent rain. So, this is adversity should be to bring the best out of us. That is what Iwanyahu and others are saying. You know, that look, this is not the time for protest, because when protesters, you don't know how it will end. Some people might hijack it and then they'll start taking innocent lives.
And some people will be arrested whether or not they are connected to it, you know, which is what they raise.
The police will still pick people.
But Jones,
when you get to a police station, you start defending yourself and proving your innocence.
I have a slightly different opinion from this.
Before you come with your opinion,
okay.
One point, one of the 7 points they raised at the communique was giving the region an extra state.
Yes.
But you know, it is not particularly easy to create.
It's not by fiat. You don't
create states and all the states created from 12 to 36.
Well, by military.
Yeah, but
I did it by fiat.
Do you call for civilians?
Martial laws.
Civilians can't even create.
They can't create local government. Look at the 20 that
we flirted with the idea, and so many states came up.
Yes, at that state. In fact, even some local government even have 2 states. Where I said
Lagos too. Out of Lagos and Ogun, they wanted to create Ijebu State.
Ijebu State.
Even during the military.
Do you also know that even my place, Edo, that is not a particularly big state, they also want a famous state. They said the Benin are dominating this and FMI. So
and
even if you
the Benue people, they want Upper
State exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So where I said I actually have.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think that thing will stop. People will just go.
No, it will not. Even if you create by asking for, I think the other day they said they want a Newman State that will have a Sabah. Then Delta State will now have Warri. All these other things are out there. If you stop, if they get to, if you create
America has only 50 states.
50.
From the size of West Africa.
If you go to
the size of West Africa, but it has only 50 states.
If you go to Edo and create a famous state comprising Afeman and Nesa, Afeman we ask for another state. Onwa we say we want another state from Esak and all that. So it will stop. So where I say, Iwayan we say is somebody who have been here for a very long time. We champion newspaper and all that. So it's not somebody. It's not a Mino when it has to do with
Iwayan Football Club.
Iwayan Football Club was with pattern for wearing later Oriental and all that. So, but where I have a problem with his call, no matter how applaudable it may seem, but I have a problem. The problem is that I think for me is quite divisive. Another statement to make a call. And if you say, okay, don't go on any protest, talk to Nigerian youths. That's the way I see it. Why now remove Igbo? Igbo will not be part of it. So the Yoruba can be part of it, the Edo can be part of it.
No.
I say that's the way I'm saying it.
No, but
for me, if
to their people.
No, what I'm saying, why shouldn't he talk to the Nigerian youths? This is not the time for us to.
There could be an opportunity, still.
There could be.
You know, the truth is, it was a meeting of the group.
I know that actually.
So
we use this opportunity to call on Nigerian youths not to, particularly. I mean, did you write speech? I also write speech for people.
So long as you don't go to court.
No, I will go to court on this.
Don't.
You will lose now. The lawyer will chop your money.
He was talking to
Ndigbo.
So
and then what I'm saying, I also see, I quite agree. I said, using that platform to talk to Ndigbo, could I also say, on behalf of Ndigbo, we say Nigerian youths do not do this. Let's use opportunity now to turn adversity into
leaders. Let other
we also talk to their own
cultural leaders. Also talk to their people.
Yeah.
Maybe there is a Afenifere.
And
is that how they are thinking?
Pandef.
Let others do. He can't. It's not. Iwanyawu is not the leader of all ethnic groups in Nigeria.
Yeah.
He's not trying to punch above his weight within his own group. Yes. You know, like when they criticized Babadebo the other day, he said,
I was talking to my
children. Because what Babadebo will say to his children in the convention camp,
okay,
if people see it on social media, they are going to fight him. And you know, today's children now, they know
they respect anybody.
They know they agree for anybody.
They know they
don't agree for anybody. So the man said, no, I wasn't talking to you people. I was talking to my children.
That's all.
So again, why I said so is that that's why it's making this news, and that's why we are discussing it. So, and he has also said, the president who is there today said, but we support him and all that. It would have been, for me, it would have been an opportunity for you to talk to Nigerian youths, that we have talked to our people, please don't also do this so that you don't further, exacerbate the problem we're already having. See, that's what I'm losing. So it makes it national rather than makes it regional or ethnicized. That's the only place I fought his call. His call is applaudable. I have no quarrel with that. But as I said, I think it's too restrictive to a certain, it's a section of the country. That is why I personally have a problem with that call.
except that you are Edo.
Yes.
The man is talking about is southeast. Now the one we concern.
So my Edo can go and protest.
It's your
It doesn't concern Iwanyamu?
It's your choice.
Okay. We
So, no, but seriously, and again, the communique talked about Southeast has only 95 local governments.
Yes, I said one of them, and the other one has 188 and all that, and then five
under this states. Present dispensation.
No, it's not possible. Anybody who's talking about staycation should just forget to bury that.
No,
that thing is key. Is
exactly.
Cardinal point.
Yes, that
as marginalization.
There are just 5.
That's it.
People will come up with all kinds of arguments. Landmass and all that. Some local governments in Borno State, some local governments in Niger State are bigger than some of the states.
Yeah. Are you telling me?
Apart from Enugu State, Enugu is the biggest state by landmass in the southeast.
Yeah.
Some of the really big local governments like Damboa in Borno State, Konduga, they are bigger than some Igbo states. So this argument has always been there, because in arriving at both revenue sharing module and all that, they will look at population, they will look at number of schools that you have, they will look at even land mass, all of those factors come in. So, but I agree that as a geopolitical zone, they have every reason to feel that they should have had 6 states the way others.
Northwest has 7.
Northwest has 7.
Yes.
For example. So they have, maybe at the time they gave Northwest that extra one.
Should have been
one for the East, and then it will be
just parity.
Balance. Look at Bayelsa, 8 local governments. And it's a state on its own.
Yes.
But Bayelsa is bigger than Lagos in
terms of land mass.
In land mass, Lagos is the smallest state in Nigeria.
But in terms of population density,
it's the biggest.
Last word quickly.
Well, last word. First, let's look at what these state governments are doing. 2 states we talked about today are Lagos, where we work and reside in. We also have gone to Ojire's state, Kogi State. I hope Obaseki, even though he's going to leave government, because this is his last and final,
he should do something.
He should also do something before he leave as a crown, not too late. And then we go to our brothers in Delta. Let's just see what you can do to ease the pain for now. Yes.
Is there one last line?
Honestly, I would tell Chelsea's line, there is nothing at this time that is too small to do for our people to ease their pains.
Yeah.
If I had money, I would be sharing palliatives almost every day. During COVID, some people supported me, and I was sharing palliatives.
All right, gentlemen, we must go.
So we need to
thank you very kindly.
Show empathy to our people.
And the by that only no me fair. Kunisi wene sola ni aineme. The teacher ni rawo. Ona nugonu ye. Yabi umunande kawagasi ni rawo. Nkedi ki bi abuki feli ki kubasta maka yabi fe. Abune find men adu no man drop or comment. Makana geneti kudu no update the gasi teacher. Could na mane ba neje. Could na maro ge mini juena megine weba opio bokoro. I find out boya. So I get in different teas, different cookings, different updates. Niro awo. The keno ya bife. Drop all your comments. Give us tamaka feature. Niro awo the end that. All right. Thank you and thank you for joining us once again at Eastern News 24. Okay, Messi and Umunem.